video. And I know there's going to be some people of color, black people, that's going to be offended by this video. But I feel like this is something I want to talk about briefly. I only got about 20 minutes, so we're going to do this fast. Um, I think that people of color, black people, African Americans, if that's what you want to call them, okay? I think that they're going to be falling far behind, okay? And it's going to be their fault. Let me explain something. I literally said trigger in the parentheses of this video. So if you feel triggered, I warned you that you will feel triggered. African Americans are still caught up on that, trying to be cool, trying to be popular, trying to be in a gang type of energy, like just trying to get likes and get people to like them. Even though the people they're trying to get like them is mediocre in what they're doing. People of color need to stop celebrating mediocre stuff just to make a friend. That's not benefiting the black community. It's not. Kicking it with people who are mediocre in their work, building up, celebrating mediocre, and being so jealous of another black person that you don't, of another black person who's gifted, and being so jealous that you're siding with mediocre black folks or mediocre white folks, that's not benefit. That's not working out for you. There's a thing going on in the black community where black people will pretend like they don't see other black people doing good and side with mediocre people, thinking that they're getting ahead. You're not getting ahead. Black people are blocking their blessings doing this. See, often getting much better at what you do, it's about who you know, who is great at it or better at it than you. Black people are not seeing that as a come up. They see chilling with people who's mediocre, who's at a low level, as, oh, that's a come up because we could be friends. White people, they're not focusing on friendships. They're focusing on excellence. Okay? They're focusing on connecting to people who's excellent or have greatness in what they do. Black people, stop thinking that just because you get cool with a white person, you will get ahead. You're not getting ahead if that white person don't have excellence. Saying I'm gonna go ahead and get cool with this white person who's mediocre in what they doing because I'll get ahead. No, you're not going to get ahead. You're just not going to get ahead. And it's wild. It's like black people are like, a lot of black people are trying to protect their ego and their self-esteem. That they are literally hanging out with people who are mediocre in what they're doing. It's like, I want to protect that I'm not as good as it as you are, fellow black person. So I'm going to hang out with this person who's mediocre. How does that make sense? Black people, how does that make sense to you? Kissing up to white people who are mediocre at what they're doing. Mediocre. Just to protect your ego? That you won't even become friends with with a black person who's better at it than you? This is why we're actually being left behind creatively. I'm going to call it what it is. We are falling behind creatively. We like to think that we aren't, but we are. We love to just blame it all on racism. No. There are so many white people who are extremely gifted in literary. And you know why? Because they hang out with people who are extremely gifted in literary. You heard me. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Read the subject. Read the subject, baby. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I already know that some black people are going to try to be manipulative in the comments, and that's what I'm talking about. You know, when black people That's another issue. When black person show up, when a person of color show up trying to have a real talk in the black community gets triggered. The black community want to shut that person down. Okay, bye, get out of here. Good, bye. We don't want to hear you, baby. Bye. Peace. I'm not doing it with no black ass, ignorant ass motherfuckers in here. I'm not doing it. Okay? I'm not doing it. That's another thing. Micromanaging each other's fucking energy. Okay? Stop worrying about micromanaging each other's energy and learn from each other. Shut the fuck up and learn. I want the ignorant black motherfuckers to come in here. I want them to come in here. Because that's why white people are leaving us in the dust in the UK. I be in the UK groups. They're leaving black Americans in the fucking dust, y'all. I'm telling y'all no lie. I be in those UK groups 2, 3, 5 videos a day. They are getting that writing done. They are literally in beast mode. They even saying it in the groups. They're even saying the UK is leaving America in the dust. Why? Because Americans are worried about stupid shit. Oh, I want to make a friend. I want to be popular. But yet, you ain't getting no excellence in. I want everybody to like me. But who gives a fuck if you excellent though, right? You don't care about that? You just want to be liked? Yo, I'm done. I'm coming through. Black people, the only people that's your fucking friend is somebody that's excellent, period. Black, white, Chinese. I don't give a damn what color they are. If they're not excellent, you ain't got time for them. Okay? Because we in the champions of champions this year. This is the champions of champions. Saturn is leaving creative energy. That means you either going to go in beast mode creatively and deal with excellent creative people, or you're going to be one stuck black person at the end of this year. Mark my words. I've been getting downloads. I've been getting intellectual downloads all day that's making me understand how to have the breakthroughs I'm supposed to have. And that's because I hang out with people who are excellent. I don't entertain mediocre. Okay? That's not my job. It's not my job to baby mediocre people. And it shouldn't be your job as a black person. Everyone needs to watch that new movie with the black women military. Watch it on Netflix. Watch it. If you're a black woman, watch that movie about the black women who had to deliver the mail, the military black women who had to deliver the mail. She told the truth. It is not your job to be on the level, to try to match the level of white people. You got to do better, okay? Because they're constantly giving more opportunities than you, okay? They're giving more opportunities than you. So you got to come harder. That means you can't entertain mediocre at all. You don't have their fucking privilege. A white person can sit there and entertain mediocre. They got privileges that you don't got, okay? And I'm coming through with this, okay? I don't have to have a husband, baby. That's none of your fucking business. You can take this guidance or kick fucking rocks. Kick rocks. I don't need a man to level me up. If I choose a man, okay, blessings for him and me, okay? Listen, shut the fuck up and listen and stop running your mouth. Because I'm excellent, baby. I managed to get 2 channels monetized, and I got a 3rd one that will be monetized real soon. And if I want my lifestyle channel, I'll get that monetized too. How many black people you know that can get channel after channel monetized? Because I am about excellence. I don't deal with mediocre shit. Okay? And I don't deal with mediocre people. I don't care how fine you got. I don't even give a fuck how big your welfare check is. I don't give a damn how much money you getting from your man. If you're not excellent in what you're doing, I don't want to know you. You're just going to make it harder for me as a black woman. Okay? Bye. Oh, somebody said, "Will you marry me?" Okay. I'm. Thank you for the proposal. Okay. Okay. All right. When somebody said, "Yes, Lord." Black people, the new strategy is, how excellent are you excellent at what you're doing? That's your friend. That's when you go out there, you're not going out there to get somebody to just tell you that you're fine and that you got a fat ass and that you got beautiful hair. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm a black woman. I get that all day, baby. I'm a black woman. I'm fine. I'm fine as hell. I already know that. I'm like Holly Berry. Tell me something else. Black women, that's what y'all got to be like. I don't want to hear if I'm how fine I am. What I want to hear is what excellence are you bringing to the damn table. That's what I want to hear. What are you excellent is? What are you rising in? What breakthroughs have you had recently? And who the hell are you hanging around? Are they excellent? Are they striving for excellence? Are their resumes showing excellence in their dreams? If not, we cannot be friends. You are nothing but a effing boat anchor. Mediocre people are boat anchors. And anyone to say, "Oh, she's a narcissist, she's arrogant," call me whatever you want. But I didn't get here. I didn't become a gifted writer hanging out with mediocre writers. Y'all. And that's real talk. Okay? Okay? You don't have, look, you're not, look, do you have generational money? Did your damn grandma leave you no money? No. Almost half the black people, their parents was doing 9-to-5 job shit. They ain't leave them shit. So you can't afford to just be kicking it with mediocre people. You know you wasn't left no $2 million like Trump. He could be mediocre. Trump could say whatever the fuck he want up on TikTok, up on up on all these platforms. He can sit back and say stupid shit. He can sit back and act like a damn whole ass clown all he want. Okay? He got people sending him money through his campaign, and they ain't nobody gonna snitch on him, whatever he do with the money, and he been left money. Okay? He married somebody who got money, so he's cool. Okay? The greatest setback the black people have is hanging out with mediocre mother effers. And I see it, y'all. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Don't want no excellence. Just, oh, I just want somebody to just say, "Well done," even though I suck. Black people, why are you happy with being patted on the back if you know you suck? Like, really? Really? You know that ain't nobody gonna pay you for your shit. So why are you just so happy? Ooh, the white man said, "Good job." Some old random white person online said, "Good job," and you know your shit suck. You know that it was unoriginal. You know that you didn't take no classes in your shit. That you're not educated in it. You're not skilled. You have no history of success in it. But you are so excited that the white man, some random ass white woman online told you your shit was good. She's telling you that shit so you stay mediocre, you dumbass bitch. Yo, I'm going in. Black people be being those dumbest bitches in history. You getting excited about somebody telling you it's good when the shit ain't good. They want you to think it's good so they can leave your ass behind. So they can leave you in the dust. Okay? So they can leave you in the dust. And I'm cussing because this video calls for it. This video calls for it. Stop being so quick to believe privileged people when they say your shit is good. Okay? Your shit is good when it brings in money, when it brings in opportunities, when it brings in success, when you can put some shit on your resume that an opportunity blessed you in it. That's when your shit is good. Stop sitting up there taking these weak ass compliments from white people to the fucking head when your shit sucks. Well, get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to hear everyone. Shut the fuck up. That's another thing I'm tired of. Shut the fuck up, black folks that always want to pull everybody in our shit. White people can be mediocre. They got more privileges, so it ain't for everyone. Shut the fuck up. Last thing we need to be doing is always pulling them into our shit. That's why they keep getting our energy. Shut the fuck up. This video is for black folks. Keep them in their lane and we stay in our motherfucking lane. You black folks, some of you raggedy ass black folks, stay one to always say, everybody shut the fuck up. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. They know you're doing that. They know every time we try to fix problems in the black community, some old raggedy black person always want to pull them in it. They know you're doing it. When you know that you don't have the privileges that they have. So why the fuck are you saying that's for everybody? No, bitch, this is for black folks. Shut the fuck up. This is for black folks. It ain't for everybody. Because if I had white privileges, I'd probably be in here like, I'm good, mediocre. I'm covered, baby. I'm covered. So this ain't for everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye, bitch. I knew y'all raggedy ass black folks was going to show up. Because y'all always show up. Low-key coons and everything. It's coonish that every time we talk about black issues, somebody always want to bring up other races. When I do a video talking to the black people, I don't want to say they needed to. Shut the fuck up. Because we got different issues. We got different problems and we're treated differently. So don't even say it's the same with them. No, the fuck it ain't the same. If Jane Elliott went to say this shit, you wouldn't be getting smart. When Jane Elliott calls it out, a white woman, she's telling the truth. But when a black woman call it out, it's chill, black woman. It's for everybody, black woman. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That only white people can talk about black issues and be safe, huh? Right? On YouTube. Jane Elliott come on here and call this shit out. Some of y'all be up there kissing her ass to hear the Timbuktu. Saying, you right. This is what some of y'all would say to Jane Elliott. You right. Ooh, we glad to have you. You tell her like it is. You trying to help the black community. But somebody black sit up here and say this shit and y'all asses get trifling. In the comments. Y'all want one of my raw videos? Here it go. I tried talking civilized. I tried talking to the black. It don't get no fucking weird. It don't get nowhere. Our community need knocked upside his head with the truth. Straight to the head now. Because if we don't change our ways this year, energetically, we're not going to have America. I'm telling you right now, energetically, creatively, because the creator wants to give abundance through the creative arts. And if you still entertaining mediocre art shit and saying it's subjective, falling for that trap, the competitive white people who don't like your ass love to tell you that it's subjective. Oh, that's okay. Your work is good because it's subjective. Art is subjective. How come they don't say that about their shit? They don't say that about each other. They say, oh, join my critique group. Let's give each other feedback. But they tell the white people, they tell the black person, don't worry about what anybody say about your shit. Art is subjective. And the black people say, Massa, Miss Massa, you're right. It is subjective. It is subjective. And then they go sending that shit out to publishers, and publishers be rejecting it in one day. They say, how come I keep getting rejections? Because you was tricked. You were tricked. You did something mediocre over and over and over again because you believe it's subjective. That the perspective of quality, of high quality, is subjective. When it has to be proof of evidence of something being great. But it wasn't there, but you believed that it was still great because the white man told you it was. Yo, I'm through. So you believe it. But if a black person say, babe, this ain't good, you need to work on this, you'll say, yeah, I hate, yeah, you got self-hate, you're jealous of me. Won't you? You'll say that. If I went to some of y'all work, some of y'all poems, and gave y'all feedback and offered you free critique, you'd argue me from here to Timbuktu. But if some random white person said, I would like to give you critique on your work, you would say, oh, praise God. Okay. That is exactly how black people are in America. I have literally tried to be like, oh, I'm going to give you critique on your work. Nah, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead to this university. Oh, you won't go ahead to the white professor who hasn't even achieved more than me. I've achieved more than PhD students have achieved. I have achieved more than some professors. I was literally a featured writer in a workshop and I had achieved more than the person who was running the workshop. But you know why black folks was listening to him? Because he was a white professor. A white professor. And then black folks say, well, you're not that good because you're not famous. Last time I checked, Langston Hughes wasn't that famous till he died. And neither was Lucille Clifton. Wasn't nobody going heads over heels all like that about Maya Angelou's work till she died. She had one excellent poem, possibly two. Still I Rise, phenomenal woman. And after those poems got old, wasn't nobody doing no cartwheels about Maya Angelou. And now everybody want to be about Maya Angelou because she died. Because the white man could profit from her book sales now that she's dead. But black folks want to say, oh, I'll listen to her because she's dead. No competition. That black woman is no competition because she's dead. I ain't got to face her. She dead. But let another black person be alive and be like, I'm alive and breathing. You can call me anytime to get help with your mediocre shit. That black person will be like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to go ahead to the white professor. I'm going to go ahead and pay my $100,000 with my non-privileged ass to the white professor and put myself in ridiculous debt during a fucked up ass economy and being black in America. That's what I'm going to do. That's what black people say. And I look at them like, oh, really? If you think it was hard to pay off a student loan back in 1995, you are going to never pay off that loan 9 times out of 10. Because they're not even going to give you, you're black, they're not going to hand you the Pulitzer Prize. It's super hard to get it as a black person. It's hard to even get the national award that they give out, which is nowhere near as amount of money that you will pay a white professor. He will be sitting there rich off your $80,000 loan and all the rest of the black people's money who paid to college. He living in his 8-bedroom home, and you're still living in the projects, and you're still living with your mama, your grandmama who's struggling on welfare because she didn't save no money back in the damn 70s and 80s. And you're living with your grandmother. Y'all cutting out coupons, and you still got to pay that $80,000 loan because you realize that America is stingy with the awards and grants with black people, until you are near death. And that's the truth. There's only been a small amount every now and then. And guess what? They won't push your shit as hard. The black girl that wrote Life on Mars, her books are not even selling like that. So basically, she out here like, man, you. She why? Because I'm going to tell you why her books aren't selling. Because her work, why she's not getting no opportunities to teach, why they're not having her teaching schools and shit. Because her work is mediocre. It is. They're making fun of her on Amazon. They're posting in the comments, this shit sucks. This shit sucks. So they didn't give her the Pulitzer Prize because her shit was good. They gave her the Pulitzer Prize for affirmative action. Affirmative action. So you say, I want a Pulitzer Prize, but what is the point if your shit don't sell good after that? It means nothing. All you got is this title. I won the Pulitzer Prize. Soon as people look at your shit, and other white people look at your shit, because they can afford to buy more books than us. That's where a lot of your money's coming from. As soon as they look at your shit, they're going to say, this is mediocre. I don't give a damn if you won the Pulitzer. This is mediocre. They probably only let you in for affirmative action. That's why they gave it to you. Okay, they had to give it to at least one young black person that year and one old ass black person that year. So that's why you got it. That's what people are going to say. And once you put out mediocre work over and over again as a black person, you will never live it down. People will always remind you of your mediocre time. I remember when you wrote shit that sucked. Other black people will remind you of how you sucked once upon a time. White people will do it. I remember 5 years ago you put that horrible book on Amazon? So if you're a black person, you cannot afford to risk being mediocre publicly. You'll never live it down. I'm telling you what I know. The only way you can do that is on some little fun ass YouTube channel like mine, my lifestyle channel. But sitting up there, put that shit for sale and trying to sell that shit, I'm telling you, people are more critical to black creators. They'll say, I'm never coming back for your shit. They'll never forgive you for being mediocre. Seriously, most people will never forgive you for being mediocre when you are a black woman who might be over 30. They might forgive you if you look good because they wanted your damn energy. Okay, if you're young, a man might forgive you, oh, your shit was mediocre, but I forgive you, babe, because you're fine. I want to get near you. But really, I ain't never going to buy your shit, but I'm going to still come towards you because you're fine, regardless of your mediocre skills. So the thing is stop trying to have friends, fuck having lovers. The only people you should love now is people that can elevate you to excellence. That's it. That's it. That's it. When I go to these groups, I'm listening. Who's excellent here? Who's excellent? Who's excellent? Are they original? Are they distinctive? Did they blow my mind? Was I mind blown? Not because the white man said their shit was good, but did I feel like their work was so original that it challenged me? It fucking challenged me to do better. Okay, if it challenged me to do better, then that is who I want to know. And they do not get a pass because they're black. They do not get a pass because they black. I'm not going to say I'm going to give you a pass even though your work didn't challenge me to do better. No, hell no. Money talking bullshit walks the fucking plank. I don't got time for that. Yo. We in a powered world right now. This is a powered battle ship, baby. You either know that shit from front the deck or don't get on the boat. Don't get on it. Because you just going to be in the way. And that's how you need to say to people, how smart are you about this ship? You better be at a point where you challenge my ass. Or we cannot I can't do you. I just can't do you. I don't care how fine you are. And that's just it. This is the most realest live video I've done in a long time. Long time. But it has been bothering me that I keep seeing black folks comfortable with entertaining mediocre shit. Like it's like you're not getting ahead. Every single time black people entertain mediocre craft, a white person is getting 2 steps ahead of them. I'm telling you no lie. A white person's like, nope. They're sitting in their home not doing mediocre shit. So they're okay. They're getting ahead. And they have more time, free time than you. Half of them are privileged. So they have more time to get ahead of you. They have more opportunities to get ahead of you. Okay? They got more connections than you. More excellent connections than you to get ahead of you. Okay? And they already getting more respect than you. So their studies ain't being irritated. So when you entertain mediocre shit, remember what I just told you. How all that is working for the white people and it ain't working for you. I had this same talk with my daughter. Exact same talk with my daughter. I said, you out there, you out there hanging with these girls who's privileged. Your white girlfriends are privileged. They living in 9-bedroom homes up there. I said, and you sitting up there kicking it. You didn't skip school for weeks, and your white friend skipped school for weeks, and she didn't get kicked out. She was still able to become prom queen. Yeah, she cut school for a month. That is just how deep young white privilege is. My daughter said, how did she become prom queen and she's cut school for a month? I said, because not only is she white, but she's a young, white, beautiful girl in a community that's predominantly white. She used her privilege. Her mother used their privilege. And she was born and raised in this city. So she used also the privilege of everybody knowing her mama. I told her, I said, now you see. My daughter said, I'm sick and tired of this racism. I said, no, this is how you beat racism. You focus on excellence. Fuck everything else. Let them rush out there and get husbands at 17 years old. Let the white girls do that. Because we already know the divorce rate is high in the black community. And some of these black men keep on trading up. They don't want to, they keep on trading up. They start liking a white woman. They get rid of the black woman. They marry the white mistress and all type of shit. So I told my daughter, you ain't got the old-fashioned lovey-dovey focus energy time like the white girls got. Okay? You got to cover your ass. You got to put excellence, strive for excellence before every damn thing. Before turning up, before entertaining karmics. Period. Because no one is going to come and save you. This is what I told my daughter. Because you standing here looking like your black ass mom. And I kept it real. You're not looking like your white grandma. Your Irish grandma. You do not look like your white cousin. You look like your black mom. Okay? Your genetics of white did not hide in you. You got my cheekbones, I told her. You got my face shape. You got a lot of my hair in your texture. No one's rushing to save the day for you. When she got disrespected by a white girl at her job, no one spoke for her. This girl publicly disrespected her at her job over the intercom, and no one came to my daughter's aid. My daughter had a wake-up call then. Know what she do? She keep to herself on her job now. She keep to herself. She said, I'm going to just focus on my job, Mom. I'm focusing on excellence. I said, I told you. You thought you could be cool, huh? You thought you could be cool with them on the job. They don't give a damn about you on the job. Because they don't want you making more than them. Don't get it twisted. Not your black ass. They don't want you making more than them. No. They might be quiet about another white girl succeeding them, but they'll never be quiet about you succeeding them. So, my daughter focused on excellence. She said, Mom, I don't have no friends. The people that I talk to, the people that I talk to sometimes, they got everything I got. I said, that's what I'm talking about. And guess what? In 1 year time, when I switched my daughter's mindset to just be focused on excellence, my daughter is now in the storefront, the location manager. She's a location manager. She got her dream car, the car that she wanted. Her income has tripled in her home. She's making more money than a lot of people her age, and her boyfriend's making more money than a lot of people her age is making. She's making more money. They're bringing more income in their home than a lot of 20-year-olds are bringing who's not on YouTube. And they're not even on YouTube. I told my daughter, if you did 2 YouTube channels with your lifestyle, y'all would be filthy rich. I said, if you and your boyfriend set up 2 YouTube channels on the side within 1 year, if y'all was teaching young people y'all age how to get the bag the way y'all getting it, y'all would be even richer. I told her that. If I told her to start a channel, teach other black kids how to get that 4.0 that you kept getting, that $65,000 scholarship. You know how you got it. Get on YouTube and teach everybody that. You know what my daughter said? This is real sad, y'all. She said, the kids my age don't give a damn. She said they just want to do Facebook, TikTok. She said they don't want to work. She said they don't care about this, Mom. She said every time she hires somebody her age at her job, they quit in 2 weeks, even though the tips are good, the perks are real good. They're eating 5-star dinners. They don't even got to pay for their own meals. 17-year-old she hiring. She's driving some of them home after work. My daughter is literally giving them rides home after work, and they still quit their job. I've been at my daughter's job. It is not a toxic environment at all. But she said the black kids that she hired, they don't want to climb the ladder. They don't. They don't want to. They want fast money. I said, that's sad. She said, Mom, they get to eat 5-star dinners, steak, shrimp, and everything for free here. She said, my manager takes good care of the other manager. She said, me and the manager department, we all take care of the employees. She said, I give them rides and everything, and still, they don't want to work. They don't want to work. She said, so I don't see the point going on YouTube when they're not going to do what I'm doing. They're not going to do the work. They don't care about excellence. She said her generation just cares about sitting around playing video games, living off their parents, and just hanging out online. That's what she said. She said she's not friends with no young people because they have nothing in common, because they don't give a damn about excellence. She said that most of them don't care. She said when she was hanging out with other young people, all they wanted to do was smoke blunts all day. She told me the truth. She said, Mom, when I lived with you and I was hanging out with other 19-year-olds, all they wanted to do was smoke weed and play video games. She said, I don't do that no more. I'm good. I don't roll up blunt after blunt after blunt and all that. She said, I might play video games 2 days a week, Mom. She said, I'm about excellence. I'm about making my money. And her and her boyfriend travel. They go to all kind of places. They do all kind of fun stuff. They go to the Renaissance Festival. They go to the museums. They just went to North Carolina, 2-week vacation. She living her best life at only 23. She's living a life that I would have dreamed of having at 23. But I didn't have nobody tell me this shit. See? I had baby boomers as parents. They didn't give a damn what we did in these streets. And I'm calling it what it is. The baby boomers didn't care that we was running up and down these streets, high up, drunk, getting homeless people to buy us liquor, laying up in alleyways. They didn't give a damn. They really didn't push excellence back in the 90s. If a lot of kids had to find their way on their own. But I'm not a baby boomer. I went gray early. I've been gray since my 30s. I'm not a baby boomer. I'm at the bottom of the family tree. I'm not even almost a baby boomer. I'm not even 50. And I understand this. Okay? I understand this. You know when I started to understand it? It's when I started hanging out with white people. This is the realest talk. This is the realest talk. When I started hanging out with white people, I started to see they doing some other shit that we ain't doing. Okay? When I met my white husband, I understood that. I said, they doing something different. They play different games. My husband plays games of strategy. He plays games that make the mind work, that make you think. He watches geography channels, history channels. He has a whole different type of life than I seen black men have. I ain't never seen a black man turn on the History Channel 5 days a week. Or geography, like my husband do. He wouldn't know what Empire Records was if you asked him. He would not know BET bullshit if you asked him. He would be like, what's BET? Because he's about excellence. He has an extremely high IQ. Extremely high. But because he had a white mother who said, excellence, 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 excellence. Fuck everything else. Excellence. You want to turn up? You turn up on Saturday nights. But all week long is excellence. All week long is excellence. My daughter came from a home of 2 parents with high IQs. In my IQ test, I tested of being, my IQ was high. It said philosophers or something like that. My IQ was up there with Sigmund Freud and all that. So I know what the hell I'm talking about. If more black people, we have to start focusing on talking about people's booty, BBL, breast implants, liposuction. Fuck all that shit. Who cares? Okay? Who cares? Because you need excellence to get more out of what you're doing. Okay? Stop putting all this mediocre shit and hoping you hit the lottery. Maybe I'll get lucky and somebody won't know it's mediocre. You're being heavily screened. You're a black person. People are going to pick your shit apart from head to toe and they'll call that mediocre shit out in a minute. Except other black people. Other black people will be like, oh, it's good. When it's not. We just want friends. We just want somebody to like us. If everybody like you, you ain't that good. I'm going to tell you no lie, black person. If you got a whole lot of people liking you, if people like you, if people come to you real quick when you doing your shit, you ain't that good. You ain't that good. Because an excellent black person is hated. Take it from somebody to know. Okay? People will hate your effing guts if you're an excellent black woman of color. Especially if you're over 30. See? There ain't too many likes in here because black people don't want this shit served cold. But we need it served cold. Maybe that'll get people to take this serious. Hi, everybody. Now, the things I know now, and I wish I had 15 black babies. I'm going to keep it real. What I done with my daughter, I should have had 5 more babies. I could have put more, had black people, black kids out here showing everybody what excellence is in the black community. Okay? That's my only regret, that I did such a good job with my daughter. I should have had a bunch more babies after that. I remember my baby boomer mama, mama swallowed her pride and said, "You doing an excellent job with your daughter. I just had to tell you." And my mother was a licensed child care provider that was in management in her job, retired for 30 years. Okay, worked for 30 something years so she couldn't work anymore. And that was the greatest compliment my mother ever gave me. Sometimes I cry when I remember her saying that. I sat in her car and she said, "You know what, daughter? You're a good mommy. You do such an excellent job with her. Don't you want somebody to say that about you with your kids?" You have to be willing to fight and argue with your kids, grown or a kid. You need to get in their ear every damn day. "Are you doing excellent? What are you doing that's excellent? When's the last time you did something excellent?" Don't talk about who you dating. Fuck all that. Say, what excellent thing you did for you? Did you achieve something new? Or are you currently trying to have a glow up? How can I help you get that excellence going a little bit more today? That's what I do with my daughter. When I see my daughter, I look her over, I ask her stuff, and I say, "You know what? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hansi, don't come in here with this. Ow. Now you're doing it in here." Hold on, y'all. I tell my daughter, I say, excellence. I want her to do better with self-care. That's another thing. Black folks, stop being mediocre with your self-care. And this is the realest shit. Okay? You're allowed to go through shit, but everybody don't need to see that you're going through shit. Okay? Yeah, you might be going through the most trifling of shit, but the last thing you want is the white population to know you're going through trifling shit. Because if a lot of them is racist, okay, they're going to say, told you. They weak. They going through shit. That we going through or even worse, and look at them. They trifling. That's why I don't want them around my kids. And I'm sorry. Stop saying you don't need white people. We're going to get into that. They are the gatekeepers of some of the most abundant resources. You ain't got to like they ass, but you need to be courteous to get what the fuck they getting. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. When you go in their groups, shut the fuck up, get the resources. You ain't got to kiss ass, but stay polite, get your resources, and take a hike. Don't entertain the mediocre, and don't expect any entertainment of your mediocre ass. You just get the resources and go about your way. Okay? They used your ancestors. Don't apologize for using them. I'm one of the realest people. If you sit here and we get to talking, and I really get to talking, you'll be like, "Ooh, child, I'll say some shit to make people go, did she just say that?" Yes, I did just say it. They used your ancestors up. Okay? This whole world you're allowed to use. This is an opportunist world. And don't apologize when you come to use. I came to get what you got. I came to this social group to get what you got. I did not come to validate your white privilege. I came to get your shit. I'm going to record this group. I'm going to document it all. So if I don't want to come back to you because you was too much white privilege, I ain't got to come back. I got you on record. I got your resources on record. I'm going to use all your free shit. I'm going to be thirsty for all the shit you giving away. When you're being a generous white person, I'm going to be thirsty for the shit. Because I know that it might be a long time before you be generous again. with my community. Okay? I know it might be another 7 months before you put that course for free. You just went ahead and put that course for free this month because you was trying to say you wanted the church to say amen. You was just trying to be a little bit more Catholic. Legit. That's why you gave this course for free. So you can say you ain't racist. So you can be able to use this to prove that you care about everybody in the world. But I know you're going to take another 9 months before you let this shit be available to me too. At an affordable price that you know my black ass can afford. Versus the income that y'all making. So I'm going to go ahead and snatch up this free stuff. When National Poetry Month come, I'm going to go hunting for all your shit. When Black History Month come and you want to show that you got a little bit of respect, little bit of care for me, I'm going to go get all your shit in February that you got for free. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. And I'm going to store it away and store more away. Keep storing shit away. Like you did money and shit of my ancestors that you took and had on them trains from Africa. You took their jewelry, you took their shit, you stuffed it on the train, and you took it to Britain, and you fucking traded and sold the shit. So I'm going to go ahead and get all your shit during Black History Month and National Poetry Month. I'm going to look on that TV, and every time they say there's a black festival, and your ass is there, I'm going there and get your shit. Because I know that you gatekeeping the best shit. I already know. You're a watchdog of the best shit. So I'm going to go get it. You got white privilege, so I know you're getting better shit than me. So when you put that shit out there, I'm going for it. That's going to save me money on the self-care. Because I'm a black person. I need more self-care than your ass. Okay? Because everywhere I go, they crack the whip on me. I got to drive faster to get out your way. I got to move faster in the store. I got to go faster when I'm out working as a cashier. I need more self-care than you do, so I need more money for my self-care. Okay? So I need to make sure that I get all the best shit that you've been hiding from me. When it ain't been Black History Month. When it hasn't been National Art Month. And I'm keeping this real. I'm telling y'all the truth. This is how I got free diapers for my daughter for 3 years. We'll talk. My daughter had a free car seat twice. Brand new. Free diapers for like 2.5 years. Okay? Free milk. Cause I was talking to the white girl. I was asking, okay. I'd hang out near the food banks and shit. As soon as I see somebody white, they giving out free car seats there? Every single time the white girls knew. Yeah, as a matter of fact, because they're not going to come to you and tell you about the shit. You got to come to them. Okay? So I would be like, do they got a coat drive here? Oh, yeah, they do. Your child can get a free coat right at that place over there. Oh, thank you very much. You know why they walk up to black people and ask? Because they're competing with my ass. Harder than the white people. Harder. So I know if I walk up to them and I walk up to a black person and I be like, can you tell me where to get a free coat for my child? I don't know. It's somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. Why? Because they don't want to make it easier for me than they had it. So I don't even bother. I go to the white girls. If you really think all these white people is sitting up there rich, no, all of them ain't. They looking like they rich because they got better connections than you got. Take it from somebody. I have a whole big white family in my tree. I get to see shit that other black people don't see. I see how they work. I see how they work together. I see how they're private about how they help each other. When they help each other, they don't never let me hear. When they help each other, they go down in the basement and talk. At my daughter's grandmother's house, They don't want me here. Because they want me to come to them with eggs. See? They say, if your black ass want to know, you better come to me in eggs. Otherwise, we going to do this, me and my fellow white person going to do this privately down in the basement. Talk about the opportunity, the job opportunity. So I'm telling y'all the truth. You will never, ever, ever keep up like you want to keep up with anybody in this world if you don't engrave the word excellent in your mind. That's it. That is it. I want to be even more excellent with my diet. This shit that's in the air is killing my race left and right. Black folks dropped like flies 2 years ago from this shit that's in the air. So I have to be even more excellent with my immune system. If you're black, you need to put your immune system care, okay, as something you need to be excellent in. Why? Because our ancestors are from a time when none of this shit was going on. Our ancestors are not used to this toxic environment in the air stuff. So, excellence with your immune system and excellence with your mind. You fix your mind as a black person, you fix your life. And white people know this. Swallow your pride and go get a mental health doctor. Swallow your pride and go to your doctor and have them come up with a brain diet for you. Some of y'all say you're not that smart. It's your raggedy ass diet. That's why. I'm not special. Yeah, I'm gifted and I'm brilliant, but I'm not special. I'm not special. I can do this shit. I can come up with these downloads and write the way I do because I eat exactly like the excellent white people do. I go to their plant-based aisle. I read every single back of the box of everything I buy. How much grain, how much fiber, how much fat, how much salt. I stand there right in the aisle. Let me tell you what started to happen. Because I'm constantly reading the packages, while other black folks are saying, ooh, I just like that, and throwing shit in their cart, white people are asking me for help. No lie. White people come up to me in Walmart and be like, can you recommend a healthy cereal for me? Because they see me looking at the boxes. See, you will put out a vibration that you about excellence. When you about excellence so much, people will sense that you are about excellence and the opportunities will come to you. Okay? So this is why it's important to say, I'm about excellence. 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 Excellence in my diet. Excellence with, I'm going to count these calories down to the little drop of calories. Excellence in math. If you're not excellence in math, if you ain't into counting, if you don't love to count, you're screwed as a black person and you're going to stay screwed. And that's the realest talk with that one. Don't want to count shit. Leaving it all up to the bank managers. Leaving it all up to agents who are robbing you blind of your money. Leaving it all up to the final amount so you can be, oh, okay, let me see how much I spun in. No. Start doing everything in cash. So you're forced to count. You're forced to count. Excellence in math. I had a doctor tell me that. I said, you know what? African Americans, they don't focus too much on excellence in math. I'm glad he said it. He said the truth. He said, I'm glad to hear that you said your daughter gets 4.0 in all her math classes, calculus, trig, everything. He said, I'm really surprised by that because it's something that like black people don't really, I don't ever hear black people saying they went after or they were good at it. Math and counting, how many honest feedback did I get from my work this week? How many resources did I use of the white population? Yeah. So I don't get too left in the dust. How many days did I plan my diet? Did I go all 5 days just winging it and eating and shit? Did I plan my diet for 5 days straight? Did I count the calories right down? Because let me tell you something. The obesity epidemic is buck wild in the black community. Because we don't count no calories. I've talked to black people and I've asked them, do you have the calorie app on your phone? No, I don't have it. But they want to say, okay, how did you lose 80 pounds, Miss V? How come you're not 250? Well, I count. That's why. That's why I'm not 250 pounds. Because I count. I'm not 250 pounds of fat because I count. I count. I can live off $1,000 in free money and spare money because I count. Some people say, I can't live off that. I can't live off that for 2 months. There's black people say, I can't have extra money for 3 to 6 months and only have $500 of extra money. I've been blown through that in a month because you don't count. Don't count how many hoodies you got. Don't count how many shoes you got. Don't count how many mediocre friends you got. Not counting. Excellence requires you to count. Math is in every damn thing you do. And white people know this. When I go to their groups, they're looking at the clock. Oh, we only got 20 minutes left. They're counting. Because they don't want their Zooms to end and then they be embarrassed by their Zoom ending. They count. They say, oh, I had 5 people in the group last week. I got 10 in this group. The group is doing better. I hear the white people saying this. I go to the black people's groups. They ain't counting. They don't even talk about the numbers. They don't care. And it's like shocking to me. Exactly. You'll know when you're getting better is the more hate you get. Okay? If you're easily loved by non-blacks, you ain't that good. You ain't that good. If non-black population accepts your beauty too much, you ain't been leveling up your beauty. Not like you should. You're not even on their level. Okay? When I go around gay white men or straight white men, but a lot of time gay white men or white women, and I just hang around them, I get more jealous energy from them. Because they expect a certain amount of damage of me. Let me tell you something. Jay Elliott will support everything I'm saying. A lot of the white population expect a certain amount of damage visible in you. They expect you to look more cracked when you're over 40. They expect you to not have a hairline if you're a black woman over 30. Okay? They expect you to have a big pregnant belly and not even care. Still acting like you fine. Okay? They expect that. They expect you to have on the cheapest jewelry. They expect that. They expect you to never have white teeth. That damn, you won't even get your teeth cleaned. You won't even clean your teeth. They expect us to all show up with slave teeth, buttery yellow teeth. This, I'm telling you, if people want to say, oh, she sound racist or still, I'm telling you, look, I have a whole other white side of my family. I have a grandmother who was white and aunts that was white on my dad's side. And they was shocked when I showed up and I was beautiful. They literally expected me to show up after 20 something years, they ain't seen me, and they expected me to be damaged and my light-skinned sister to not be damaged. It made them uncomfortable. It made them uncomfortable that I looked at younger and I'm older, and my sister, didn't have more of a glow up than me, and she's fair skinned. It made them uncomfortable, and I said, good, I'm doing a good job. When a white person get uncomfortable with me, I say, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. And this is the realest thought. When I'm telling y'all this, that's how I knew I was doing good. I was looking pretty good. When my sister-in-law started acting uncomfortable with me. Too uncomfortable. To the point where she couldn't even say hello when I walked through the door. And I noticed she always wanted to look at what I was wearing. Really, really studying me. See, a white person don't got to be racist to be in that energy. They have other white people around them talking about you. So that triggers them to investigate what they're saying about you. Okay? It's not about proving them wrong. It's about not adding to their bullshit mindset about us. Because that's going to add to them having an inappropriate behavior towards you. Okay? This is some real talk. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for the $3. Somebody said, okay. Mercy, you are speaking gems. Thank you. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, the only way to protect yourself from the worst, the most secret type of mistreatment is you have to be about excellence. People will treat you far more dirty behind the scenes when you're not excellence. People have a fear of excellence. They fear it. Excellence is power. Okay? People say, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna say too much because you're excellent. You probably can prove me wrong because you're excellent at what you're doing. But when you're not excellent at what you're doing and you're a black person, they think they can do even more. They think they can manipulate you, trick you, and brainwash you and puppetize you, all kind of stuff, y'all. Excellence is kryptonite to people who think they can puppetize you. Them is the main people you don't want in your life. Okay? This is why it's important to be about excellence. I didn't come here to have fun with you. Because me showing up to have fun with you, non-black person, it's giving you some little low-key type of confirmation that you think that I need your friendship. Because you probably already think that. Because you say black people are the minority and we don't have a support system. So you need me as a friend. You want me to be about fun with you to give you that type of validation. So I'm not going to be fun with you, non-black person. I'm going to be about business. I'm going to be about finding out what you know so I can know it too. I don't go to books by white people because I just think the white man's ice is colder. I go because I want to know what they know because I know they know some shit that they ain't teaching in the black schools, that they gatekeeping, that they're making it so that you got to have this special privilege in the black schools to even learn. Like, oh, you got to be on the privilege list, the token black child, to get this information. So I go to the books and I say, I want to see what they know. I want to see what they doing that's selling. They're selling to black folks and white folks. I want to see. So I say, okay, white people are buying the work of Hemingway. But so are black people because the white man's ice is colder. So they're buying his work. Okay. Okay. They're buying his work. They're sitting in schools like good little black kids saying Hemingway, 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 Hemingway. Even though they don't even really know why his work is so great. Okay. But anyway, I go to his work and I'm looking for the meat. What's the meat? What's the meat? Okay. I spit out the bones. Good. I'm going to go ahead and return his book back to the library. I'm not buying his book. Everybody's already buying it. He's a white male writer. I'm good. I'll go get his book at the library, and if it ain't in stock, they'll order it. I'll learn from him, and I'll send his shit back to the library. I'll go get me a little $11 unlimited Amazon book account, and then I'll get his book that way because I didn't have to buy it if it's on Kindle, if it's an ebook on Kindle. See, if you're a black person, a part of your job is not to be making the privileged people any richer. Okay? That's a part of your job. If you can get their stuff in the library, you go get it in the library. If you can get it at a free book giveaway or a free giveaway, you go get it there. You go to these free book giveaways and you go with a list of all your favorite authors and even the ones that are white especially, and you say, I'm here to get a free book by them. Free. Because a lot of their sales they're going to get is all because the picture of them is white. They are white on the back of that book cover. So don't make them any richer. You make them richer, it's harder for your sales to get there. Because people will say, well, I got a lot of white man stuff, so what do I need your shit? What do I need your shit? Some people will be like in that energy. As a collective, as a team, we have to realize that a lot of people are getting ahead of us because we keep on sending our money to their shit rather than sending our money to another excellent black person. Send it there. Okay? It works more. It works in your favor. And I don't care who get offended by this. I don't care. Okay? Because this is, okay, this is the most serious stuff. What untrustworthy person? Okay, we got a couple of low vibrational black people in here. See? Oh, they're crabs in the bucket. Shut the fuck up. That's the problem. Why do you care? Why do you care? Just get the excellent shit they got. You ain't got to be their friend. You ain't got to be my friend. We ain't got to get along. But you can still get my excellent shit so you can become excellent. Stop expecting to get along with anybody in this world. Just get what they're willing to give you. Shut your fucking mouth, ignore their ass crabby ass ways, and get the resource and walk away with your mouth shut. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. You say that all black folks is crabs in a bucket. Learn how to shut up and just get what the fuck they got and keep it moving. Get what you can get out that damn crab den. Everybody got something. And it might be real excellent. Some of the most crabs in a bucket got some excellent shit. Okay, this is real. I know people that's seriously crabby. I had a friend that was seriously crabby. But they had some excellent shit that I needed to go with my excellent shit. So I made sure I prioritized my peace during the day so I don't be overexposed to their crabby ass ways. And I still get what I need that they got that's excellent. See, white people know how to work the system like that. They be crabby with each other, But they don't give a damn. They like, I'm gonna just go ahead and get this shit from you, okay? That's how white people are. I see it in the groups on the UK. Some of them will get a little crabby, a little moody, a little braggy, a little bit like a little, whatever. The other white people will be like, okay, all right. So we're going to move along and we're going to try to get this work done. That's what they do. No, this is us. Bitch, this, that, you ain't got to argue with no crab. You can easily reroute them. Are we here for business or are we here to go at each other's throats? Are we here for business? Yeah, okay, let's just get to business. Let's get to business. Let's get to business. And if you saying crabs in a bucket, that's because you're picking people who you think will like you. You're not focusing on business. When you go towards people that's about business, you don't really have to deal with so much crabby shit. Okay? So you attract what you chose. You said, I'm not about business. I'm going to this person just out there with this person. That's exactly why you got a crabby ass black person. Okay? All you gotta do is be like, I'm calling this person about business. That's all you gotta do. And what do you mean untrustworthy? You could trust a white person more? James, can you trust white people more? If you think you can, get your ass up out of here because you're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. I look like shit? Why do I look like shit? Did somebody say I look like shit? Why do I look like shit? Why do I look like shit? I love to hear I love to hear what you got to say. Why do I look like shit? Because I don't have weave in my hair? Because I don't have a lace front? Because I don't have a silk press? Why do I look like shit? Do I look like shit? Do I look like shit? No. Half of the coon ass people that's talking in this damn chat don't even look like this good to good without makeup. Bitch, I'm almost 50. You wish you had skin like this. You wish you had skin like this. You wish. You wish your hair was this strong. I got my damn hairline. Where the fuck is yours? You wish you had strong hair like this. Almost 50. Almost 50. And my hair is 4C in its strength. I look like shit because I got 4C hair. I look like shit. I look like shit because I'm here to teach. I'm not here to look like I'm rich. I'm supposed to be sitting here with my finest on, huh? Right, coon? Right, coon? That's another problem. Black folks don't see the power of not looking like you're rich. I got plenty of nice shit in here. Bitch, I could change into some real nice shit right now. But that's not getting me closer to God because I'm in some nice shit with a full face makeup on and a full front wig on. I'm not getting any closer to God doing that. And half of y'all that's watching will say y'all Christian and tell another black person to their face they look like shit when you a piece of shit while you saying you Christian. That's not very Christian-like. Okay. All right. You better hope that you get you a woman with skin this flawless looking. Almost 50. I ain't got no makeup on. I got nothing on. I didn't even have to moisturize my hair in days. Period. I don't got fake ass earrings on. I don't have fake ass ring on. Genuine tiger's eye and diamond, bitch. I wasn't going to say nothing because I like to stay humble. But I'm very abundant in here. I'm rich as hell up in this place. I didn't want to say it on the channel. I didn't want to say it because I don't got time for some jealous ass low vibrational black folks because we always get jealous. A lot of us get jealous as soon as they find out that a black person is real covered and favored. I am so covered and favored. It's shocking. I'm sitting on a huge inheritance. Huge. That my daughter said, Mom, when you die, I'm getting the chief of police to lock that shit up. That's what my daughter said. She said, the day I die, she said, the day you and daddy die, I'm getting the chief of police to padlock that whole crib. I'm very covered and favored. I don't gotta do law of attraction. The shit just come to me. It just come. I went to get breakfast this morning. They put double the meal in the bag. Double meal. I said, why did they put 2 meals in here? A transgender gay dude put 2 meals in here. You know why? Because I show up with excellent energy. I show up like I'm not trying to be crabby with your ass. I'm trying to acknowledge that you being excellent. You getting my food ready. You on it. You don't got me waiting. I'm showing positive energy because you're excellent. That's why he put extra food in that bag. And I gave the extra meal to my husband. I said, look at this. This happens to me all the time. Walk down the street and find money. Neighbors have come here. I'm always your godsend. I'm going to send some money, some groceries over to you. I am so covered, it's shocking. But I'm about excellence. I don't even talk to black folks if I ain't got nothing to teach their ass. I don't want to talk to you if I can't teach you. I don't got time to waste time on some fun ass bullshit, shooting the bull, as they call it, bullshit conversation with a random ass black person, knowing the shit we going through, together or not together. I don't got time for that. Yo. On God when I say that. Okay? You ain't got nothing to teach a fellow black person. Just shut your fucking mouth. Just the turn up fun energy. It didn't work for us in the 90s. It ain't working now. Where did that get us? Oh, we just gonna kick it and have fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we gonna do. Turn up. We did that shit in the 90s. Did things get better in the black community? No, it didn't. Find a way to be useful. When you talk to a black person, say, I need to be useful. I got to be useful. I got to be useful in this shit. Or we need to just be like, bye. I don't got time to complain about Trump up in these streets, the politics and all that type of shit all in these streets all the time. Let's see how I can be useful to you, fellow black person. Yeah. I had a neighbor who I saw was having trouble. She had a real big belly. And I said, I don't know if you know about the energy diet. I said, I would love to share that with you. And I shared the energy diet with her. Don't you know, months later, I saw her belly like halfway down. Okay. She was like, you fixed me. Like you fixed me. She said, girl, you was God sent. Don't you know? She came over one day and dropped off all these groceries. She came to check on me. She said, I know your mom died. I came to see how you're doing. Are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm okay. I said, Miss Viv, I'm okay. She said, I came to check on you because I know you're struggling. And then let me tell you what happens when you help a black person out and don't expect shit back. Okay? When you help black people on these streets and you're expecting shit back, you're a crab in a bucket, just low key. Help, either you're going to help just to help or don't help a black person at all. Okay? So, what ended up happening is we ended up becoming intuitively connected after that. I started to sense her pain. She started to sense mine. This is what the white people got going on between them. They got an intuitive connection with each other because they just help each other. Okay? If you are like this with other black people, you will become intuitively connected with them and you will be pulled towards their abundance and they will be pulled towards yours. This is what it means to be unity. Unity and intuitive connection and telepathy. Okay? But you got to be willing to just help like Jesus did. Help just to help. Okay? And then you create an intuitive power with your fellow black person. That whatever they're able to manifest, you will manifest. God will say you have earned it because you helped that black person just to help. So I'm going to do something with your intuition that you're going to sense the blessings that they got and you're going to get it too. Okay? That happened to me. That literally happened to me. I had a friend car was breaking down, calling me in the middle of the night to pick them up. I said, I'm just going to help to help. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm not going to ask them for no gas. I'm just going to go ahead and help the brother out. That's what I said, y'all. Now, he always tend to manifest. He is very powerful at manifesting fitness glow up. He literally can put muscle on like that. Because I was just helping him to help him. This is a true story. I went to the same store that he goes to all the time. And my intuition said, enter this drawing. I entered the drawing. I won 2 free passes to Planet Fitness Gym. And I had been wishing to get a membership there. You see how God put me on a path to get what he got? God gave me 2 free memberships to Planet Fitness for 6 months. Okay? See, I was rewarded with his ability to get fitness. God said, I'm gonna give you a manifestation to get the same thing he getting. Okay? But I was only rewarded intuitively because I helped him just to help. You never know what type of big spiritual power connection that you have with a random black person. How you know they wasn't in your family, their ancestors wasn't your ancestors too? Like, how do you know that? They just might be. Okay? Or their ancestors might have been friends with your ancestors. That's why it's important to be sometimes play a little bit favorites. A little bit at least with another black person. Play a little bit of favorites. You never know the genetic ancestral history you have with that random black person. Let me give you an example. The lady I told you who I helped to help about her diet. I just helped her to help her. She had a big breakthrough in her weight loss journey because I helped her. Don't you know, I got intuitively that her family tree might have been where mine was at. So I decided to ask her about her family tree, and I asked her about her blood type. Guess what? She is the aunt of my sister's cousin, of my sister's husband. You see how small this world is? She is literally the aunt of my childhood friend and the aunt of my sister's husband. All that time. And she actually has the same blood type as me. Now you see, black people are blocking their blessings because we refuse to help another black person just to help. We are so often in that quick quote type of energy with each other. Well, he ain't do nothing for me, so I don't give a damn. He do nothing for me, I do nothing for you, I don't care. Guess what? White people don't feel that way about each other. They could be complete strangers and they like, I'm helping to help. You get into it with a white person in the store, another white person will jump in your face. We got to be in the same damn energy, okay? Same damn energy. You don't just be in that energy for your in-home family. You got to be in that energy also for random black folks. I'm trying to tell you no lie. They might be very significant to your legacy. You think that it's not working in your favor, but it is. You'll find out that you manifested something that that person had, but didn't even tell you they had it. And you say, how is that possible? This is like a synchronicity. You triggered the synchronicity when you helped just to help. See? You're talking about, what are you talking about the enemy? Who's the enemy? What did a random black person do to you out in these streets? See? See? We cannot stop turning everything negative. When I'm in the white people's groups and they're just focusing on helping each other. They're not really focusing on I'm not helping the enemy. Nobody gives a damn because we're not talking about that. We are talking about helping a random black person just to help. A random black person, not that black person who did you like shit. Because first of all, you got something out of it. Okay? You got something out of it. Just accept, okay, they did you like shit. Okay? White people get done like shit sometimes by their own white family. But they just say, I'm focusing on excellence. I'm not going to sit there and keep talking about my ignorant ass white grandma. Why do we want to focus our energy so much on what our baby boomer generation did to us? Why? Like, why is that the subject? Okay, why can't you just focus on, I'm just focusing on my money. Like, I'm just focusing on getting shit done the best I can get it done. Okay? This enemy is behind me. I'm not fucking with them. I don't give a damn about them. Okay? I'm pulling them with me when I think about them. So I'm not even going to think about their ass. Don't shout in my chat. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't give excuses, bitch. Shut up. You want to keep talking about their ass. Don't, no. Well, you want them to come with you. They ain't got to come with your ass. Stop arguing with these baby boomers. They ain't got to do shit but stay black and die. Okay? Period. Period. Like my grandmother said, I ain't got to do shit but stay back and die. Don't tell me what I got to, don't tell me. They don't have to respect you. Okay? Really, they don't. Just get the fuck away from them. If they're not respecting you, they're not about business. So why the fuck are you talking to them? You want to be, find a fool bump his head, you want to be stressed out. Stop talking to them. That's just, it's about what you're doing about it. I can't force another black person to respect me. So why am I going to keep on talking about the shit? And why am I going to say something to them? I'm going to be like, I'm about business. First of all, the moment you become about business, you won't even be dealing with so much disrespect. People might not like you. They might not talk to you. They might not do you. But let me tell you, you won't have no ridiculous, useless conversations with crabs in a bucket. Because you too about business. And that even means with your family members. If your baby boomer ass mama ain't rich, you ain't got nothing to say to her. But about business. About business. And if she don't like what you're doing in your life or whatever, she got something negative to say about it, then stop telling her your damn business. Stop. Period. It's just like that. Why do they got to come with your ass? They could go where they want to go. Why do your mama and dad got to come with you? Who the fuck is you? What makes you that special? They ain't got to go nowhere but where they want to go. I never ever said, I don't like my mom because I want her to respect me because I want her to go where I want to go. Come with me. Why? She got her own damn path. She got her own lessons. She got her own journey. She got her own destiny. Mama or not mama. She got her own. I'm not stressed about nobody coming with me. I help, and then they can choose whether to come or go or stay gone or keep coming with me. I don't give a damn what they do. Exactly. Because we don't help each other. We want to sit around and just complain all damn day. We want to talk about our mama and our daddy and our ex-baby mama. Come on. That's why we going to stay damn broke. I've tried too many times to try to be about business with black folks, and they don't care. They don't care. Look at them. Some of them are coming in here talking about they no good grandma. No good grandma. My baby boomer grandmother, she don't respect me. Why the fuck do you care? Get your own shit. Go get you a government house and work your way up. Like I did. I didn't want to follow my mom's rules. I moved the fuck out. And I didn't sit around talking about her because I left. If you're really gone, why are you talking about these people? You ain't gone. You ain't gone. You ain't gone. When I jumped ship out of my mama's house, I did not spend the years of my life talking about the shit. Okay? I was about business. Paying my rent. Getting my first car. Getting my driver's license. Getting me a man that's about excellence. A man with a higher IQ than me. I don't want a man that's on my level. I don't want a man that's on my level. I need him to be above my level mentally. Period. Because the emperor should. Period. He should be smarter about this world, this land, than I am. And he is. My husband is smarter about the land, geography, history than I am. Praise God. I'm glad. He is smarter about math. He's a math genius. Thank God. Thank God that I got me a math genius as a male figure. Thank God. Y'all. Exactly. People, just move on. Just be done. As long as you keep talking about your weak ass grandma and them, they gonna still get your energy. You're still giving them power. I mean, did you get any money when you were talking about that? Did you do a YouTube video that was monetized? When you're sitting in these comments complaining about your raggedy ass parents, did you do it in a monetized video? No, you didn't. You did it in my video. You did it in my video. Time is money, 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 money. If you're learning shit from another black person, you're not wasting your time. If another black person is giving you a higher understanding of the toxicity of your black culture, you're not wasting your time. But if you sit there complaining about people you don't even see anymore or do anymore, you're wasting your time. If you're not doing it for profit, you're wasting your time. When I did my story time video recently, it gave me views. But I do not sit here talking about that person. You would think I never had any problems if you knew me personally. You would think I never been through a damn thing. Because sitting here talking to you about my problems, if we sat in here, this room together, talking about my problems, I'm not getting paid for that. I'm not getting paid for that. Okay? The odds are so stacked against us in this society, we don't have time to be talking about our problems for free. Yo, we don't have time for that. White people get on YouTube and they cry. They talk about their problems and their videos go viral and they get all those views and they get all that money. But not us. We want to sit back with each other and not getting nothing. When we could be writing songs about it and selling the songs. Make it make sense, y'all. We don't need no healing. We don't need heal. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. No. And shouting in the chat is not going to get you any more. No, shut up. Shut up. Nope, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Bye, bitch. Bye, coon. Bye, coon. Bye-bye. We ain't doing that in here. telling black people to stay away from each other. Shut up, shut up, shut up, get out of here. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? To somebody who's smiling in your face but don't like your ass? Where are you going to go? I'm going to run to the white man. He'll be nicer to me. Oh, okay. Okay. Put some spy cameras up in some of their houses and you'll see they ain't that damn nice to you. They ain't that damn nice to you. Okay? Just because you can't see the evil don't mean it's not going on. Stop thinking that there's somewhere to run to. You're black, there's nowhere to run. Okay? There's not a better group of people to run to. There's none. So you might as well just go ahead, help another black person out and say, thank you, God, give gratitude, the fact that you could, and hope that God blesses you in exchange for what you did. Okay? We have to stop running to everywhere else. I'm going to run here because at least I'll get treated better here. Really? When you get blindsided and they come from the left on your ass and you be like, whoa, I didn't know they was going to come like this. After you show you're so excellent. You keep showing you're excellent around the non-black people and they switch up on your ass and then you go, oh, how come they did this? Well, what the fuck you think they were going to do? What the hell? They are raised, like Jane Elliott said, they are raised to protect their power level. They are raised to protect their power level without coming off as racist. Microaggression instead. You're not safer running to no other group, so stop thinking that you are. And so the fuck what? My grandmother's white. I can't speak on black issues, right? That's the most, see, this is what I'm talking about. Just because somebody white comes here, don't mean we got the same fucking life. Okay? I was doing this mission before I knew I had a white grandmother. My husband is an Irishman. Okay? An Irishman whose ancestors died in the Civil War for my black ass. Okay? His ancestors was fought for the North, not the South. Stop crucifying every white person out here. If you don't know their damn culture, don't even come with that. Don't even come with that. I was just watching the movie Glory the other day, and I love that part when Denzel realized he was fucking ignorant the way he treated those Irish people. He came with some ignorant ass energy, and when it got sucked back to him, he got triggered. He got triggered. And until he showed that he had class, that he was willing to put his life on the line, those Irish officers didn't give him no respect. Why? Because in this world, you gotta earn your fucking bread, and you can't think you're doing having it easier than somebody else, and someone is supposed to praise your ass. Those Irishmen was going off to the war, and they was sitting there just robbing white folks and thinking that the Irishman is supposed to be like, oh, hello, and salute them. No. I'm going to go fight this war to die for your black ass, and you think I need to kiss your ass? No, I'm not. I love that scene right there. It's funny how black people watch the movie Glory, but they never ever want to talk about that one part of that movie Glory. Okay? Mass amount of Irish people died in that war too. Understand, once upon a time, and they still getting treated the same in some places, they was treated no different than your black ass. During slavery time, Irish people did not get special privileges, and neither did Asians. So stop rushing to just comfort them like that. My husband voted for Kamala. He did not vote for Trump. And he don't even want to talk to people that voted for Trump. And he came at me and he said, if your ass voted for Trump, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I said, I didn't vote for Trump. He almost made me go and prove that I didn't vote for Trump. So he ain't that damn white. He ain't that damn white. So people need to stop. It's like, it's amazing that black people don't got no respect for Irish people. Yeah, who the fuck you think giving you at the food banks? Go look at them sometime. When you see some of them Irish people serving food, don't you see their red hair? Don't you see their coarse beards serving you free food at the food bank? Or do you not look at them? Okay? They the main ones volunteering at the food banks. You don't never see too many Italians volunteering at the food banks in the black neighborhoods. But you see Irish people in there. You do. Technically, I married a Hebrew because Irish people are still here Hebrews. That's why they got the same dominant blood types as African Americans. Whew. So now, shut it down. I didn't marry any old white man out here. I looked at his genetics. I asked him his roots. His hair is coarse. My husband's beard is coarse. It's coarser than my damn hair. His beard is way coarser than this. His hair is kinky as hell. He looked like a straight up Irish dude, like he straight off got off the boat. So you can dismiss my ass. Okay? Dismiss me. That's why my daughter don't look like the poster child of biracial kids. It looks like she don't have an Irish dad. People often don't even know that her dad is Irish. They think that she just got a light skin or brown skin parent. Whew. Child. We always want to talk about I met his grandmother. His grandparents were alive. I met them. I met his Irish grandparents. Okay? His Irish grandmother furnished my first apartment. She gave us an ice box, microwave. I was her favorite in the family. This little Irish lady loved me, and she always said, we the same. She always would say, I take care of my own. And she said, you know, you are of me and I am of you. My husband's literally, his Irish grandmother used to say this. So, no. I'm team Irish and I'm team black people. And I'm going to stay. I might get mad at black folks sometime. But I'm going to help when I can. Okay? Period. I ain't never had an Irish person do me like shit. I ain't never had that happen. I've been to places where we where we went on vacation. Our waitress was an Irish guy, and he was like, "You're so beautiful," and blah 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 blah. So what I'm saying, y'all, you know, be careful you hating on too. Black folks, watch your tongue. You don't want to be stereotyped all the time. Don't be so quick to put every white person, white race into the same box. I don't know why we do that. And that's actually kind of weird that we do that. Like, that's weird. But it gets me when people love to assume because I'm brown skinned that they know my genetics. I'm like, but I literally have half English, Irish grandmother on my dad's side, like his grandmother. So when people disrespect Irish people, I'm like, they're disrespecting two sides of my family tree, literally. Okay, my grandfather, my dad's father had red hair. He had red hair like Malcolm X. My grandfather had red hair like Malcolm X. Okay, actually redder, like really red. But his grandmother was half Irish. See what I'm saying? So that's why my dad's dad was a red-headed black man. Okay? So this needs all right. And they were not rich, they were poor. They were poor. Okay? My dad's parents were poor. They were slaves. Okay? Who was set free once their master died. Okay? So I'm actually a descendant of documented slaves. Documented slaves. Okay? But they don't have the coarser looking hair. Okay, Spanish people do not got coarse looking hair. They don't really have kinky hair. They don't have that coarse looking beard hair. Okay, it's a different kind of red. I see Spanish people. It looks, it's a more flowy type of red. It's not like, it don't look like they got Negro in here. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm keeping it real. My husband's beard looks like a black man's beard. Okay. He says I can't take it an inch and it's coarse. I'd be like, every time he says that, I say, "Welcome to my world." I remind him of his roots. I say, "That's the Irish." He goes, "Well, it's killing me. It's killing me." When he combs his hair, he has to use a detangler comb like I do. He literally has to use a detangler comb because his roots is real kinky, okay? He has like Negro roots. Like Irish, legit Irish people got roots that are like ours. It gets real kinky. So you can hear him like trying to get it through. All right. Hi, everybody. All right. I don't know what you're saying. You wanna argue with me? I don't know. Somebody said I got an Irish name. I'm telling you that my husband is Irish. I met his Irish grandmother. His Irish grandmother was born during the Great Depression. I mean, she was a kid during the Great Depression. And he has signature Irish dishes that he make. And he actually knows the language of the dishes. So he's not faking like he's Irish, okay? I've eaten several of his Irish family Slovak and Irish dishes. I have eaten several of it. Okay? It's one thing for somebody to say they Irish, but when you actually meet their Irish grandparents, you know they're Irish. Whew, child. And I don't know why do black people think that other black people got to explain their fucking, who they fucking? I'll fuck who I want up in here. Why? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We are so worried about who we fucking rather than the knowledge that we're getting from each other. Like, why are you even worried about that? Like, like what? I'm not qualified. I ain't been through no black shit. So basically, if I fuck somebody white or I fuck somebody Irish or if I fuck somebody Mexican, I can no longer speak on black issues. I ain't been through no black shit. I'm not a black person no more. That's the most ridiculous shit I have ever heard in the history of this modern black talk up on YouTube. Okay? So our ancestors who might have fell in love with an Irish friend, they no longer is black. Huh? They don't go through no black shit no more. They didn't go through no black slavery shit. Yo, I can't. I can't. So all of a sudden I got white privilege. No, I got less privilege. Okay? Somebody said, what is this? This is not even about my zodiac. Craig, you a mess. You trying to start up some shit and we ain't doing it, Craig. Craig, we ain't doing it, babe. We ain't doing it. Don't try to start no battles against me because somebody come for me. I'll take their ass down because I'm highly intelligent. Okay, when it comes to society shit, I'm highly intelligent. Okay? Whatever dick I allow in me, it does not change. It does not change my black experience. Okay? It does not change that. And if anything, I'm less privileged. Because a lot of white people say, don't come for our benefits. Don't come for our benefits, or we really don't like your ass. You can get some black privileges. You can get some more black privileges being with another black person. But the odds are stacked against you even more if you're with a white person. Take it from somebody that knows. Take it from somebody that knows. Okay? My daughter was treated better when she was dating black guys. But soon as she got with another biracial person, she gets treated worse now. She getting in fights out in these streets, people trying her. Okay? Because they're worried that you might get their resources without begging for it. Okay? So I get treated even more like shit. Even more like shit than a black person with another black person. So if anybody can really talk about the black experience from both sides of the shit, I can. Woo, child. I can talk about what it's like when people treat you like dirt that's not black because they think that you're going to get their privileges without begging. What is that treatment like? Okay, then I can talk about what I'm treated like when I'm out here on my own and people think I'm a single black old head woman. Okay, what that experience like? And me being able to take care of a biracial child when they tell me I shouldn't be able to because I'm a black woman, a brown-skinned sister. How can a brown-skinned sister take care of a biracial child? And then yet my child do real good. Like, oh, how did she do that? I don't like you, black woman. I don't like you. I don't like you. I get that type of energy. I've had to argue with teacher after teacher after teacher after teacher. Like, devastated. They were devastated when they found out that my daughter had a really black mama. They could have swore up and down that she was being homeschooled by a white woman. That's who they thought was going to come to the school. When my daughter took her IQ test and she was getting those 4.0s, she kept getting it all through high school. And when I went to sign her up for scholarships and stuff, and when they found out who was her main tutor and who was her main, who had homeschooled her for years to get into the early pre-K stuff, they were so, you should have seen their looks. They couldn't even talk. They just were like this. Like, you a black woman. And I'd be like, yeah. The principal of her school could not stand me. Because when he found out I was black, he was appalled. He was appalled that I gave my daughter privilege right in front of his face. I wasn't supposed to do privilege energy with my daughter. I'm a black mama. I was supposed to go, yes, master. Yes, master. You know what's best for my half-white child. Yes, master. But when I didn't get in that energy, and I came in here and I said, my daughter is not in trouble, so you can suspend her all you want. That white girl hit her. She hit back. I'm happy she did. He was shocked. Like, how dare you say this about your daughter hitting a white girl back? That's basically what he said. He was shocked. I said, well, she attacked my daughter. So my daughter hit her back. So you could go ahead and suspend my daughter. She will still get the lessons because I'm a still teacher. And she will still be outside playing. That's what I told her. I told him, I said, she will still be outside playing during her suspension. He said, what? You didn't have to get smart. I said, I wasn't getting smart, but I was just letting you know she gonna have the same privilege. The white girl gonna go out, okay? You threatened to suspend my daughter when she was defending herself. So obviously you playing favorites here. You're gonna let the white girl walk on out of here without suspension. When she literally attacked my daughter for some little rumor bullshit. She attacked my daughter while she was sitting down with her back turned, eating her lunch. Eating her lunch. She slapped my daughter across the face, and my daughter jumped up and fought her all the way across the table. And you want to sit there and suspend my daughter, but you're not talking about suspending her. You don't let the white girl walk out of here with not even a slap on the wrist. Well, my daughter's not only going to walk out of here with a kiss and a hug, but she's going to walk out right outside to the park. That's where she going. And that's what I told him. He said, you know what? And then the black lady, the cool lady at the table, okay, she going to say, we could put them both in juvie. I said, I'd like to see you try. I said, you know what, daughter, we ain't got to hear this. You do what you do what you're going to do. You go ahead and do what you're going to do. I said, because my daughter came in your school with 4.0. Y'all didn't make her a 4.0. She came in your school. She said, well, the white girl makes 4.0 here. I said, but my daughter came in your school as a scholar. You didn't make my daughter a scholar. She was already a 4.0 student when she came to your school. She was like, she said, well, we won't look at the videotape. I said, go right ahead, because I know my daughter don't hit first. She'll finish it, but she never hits first. I said, come on, Trinity, you going to go outside when we leave out of here. My daughter was like, Mom, I can't believe you said that. I said, because they didn't expect that. Because you're half white and the white man was at the head of the table, they thought I was going to be scared. Especially because he had a coon backing him up. He thought I was going to be like, okay, please don't suspend my daughter. Please, you know what's best. But I did not give him that satisfaction. I made sure that my daughter was going to have the same privilege as the white girl. Okay? Okay? And that's exactly what I did. I didn't cuss or holler at him, so he didn't have to say, well, she threatened me. She was out of control. Her mama was out of control. He couldn't say that. I nicely, peacefully, like a white woman would, told his butt off. Just like the white women would do, so they don't be called ghetto. I said, well, she's still going to go outside. She's not getting in no trouble. They thought I was going to go ham on my daughter. You know, like coon black mamas do. They thought I was going to be like, what? You didn't have to hit back? Blah, blah, blah. I said, get out of here. They should need to be happy that my daughter's in here with a 4.0. She could have went to any damn school, frankly. She could go to the other school. She wanted to go to this school because her friends went to this school. Really, she had her options. Okay? She could have went to a high school that was like Harvard if she wanted to. Because she always had a 4.0. So I let them know it's a privilege to have my daughter in your school. It's a privilege to have my daughter in your school. Because you're not making her great. She's coming in great. He was blunt. They didn't like when I said that. Like, oh, she came in your school great. The cool lady got uncomfortable. She said, oh, yeah. I'm letting y'all know y'all not taking credit for my daughter's greatness. She only been in your school 6 months, and already the white kids are coming for her because they mad that she gets to take the same classes and that she's getting higher grades than scores than them. So they're attacking her out of jealousy. Let me tell y'all, the teacher, my daughter came home one day and said the teacher made her prove that she did the long math problem in her head. My daughter was so smart that she was doing the long calculations in her mind. Okay? They tried to say she was cheating because she didn't do it on paper. Okay? The teacher was like, I want you to come up here and do the problem on the board and show us how you did it. How you got the answer right. I said, Trinity, I told my daughter, They was hoping that you cheated. They was hoping that somebody just gave you the answer in the classroom. They did not want to believe that you did that problem, that all the calculus in your head like that when the teacher had to do it on the board. But you did it in your head and got the answer faster than the teacher. She did not want to believe because you look like your black mama. Your genetics is too much like your black mama. So how the hell can you do this? I said, I was actually pretty smart in math in school, and so was her dad. I told the math teacher, I said, so you please don't do that no more. You know, I don't know which one when if you was the math teacher that did it, but please don't do that to my daughter. I said, no. She was like, I don't remember doing that or whatever. I said, well, she said she did. Y'all, it's crazy. I've been through a lot. I went through a lot, y'all. Okay. I could never make any white friends, white girlfriends, because I'm telling you, they cannot stand it when you are a black woman with a child that took your genetics and then had the nerve to be super intelligent at the same time. A lot of them white women don't like that. They're like, we're not supposed to have both. Black kids can be beautiful, but don't be very smart. Don't be as smart as our kids or smarter. So I never expect to make any friends with white people. It never worked. Once they meet my daughter, once they hear about my daughter, it's like they fall off. They don't want to talk to me. Okay? It happens every single time. So it is what it is, y'all. I'm not saying that all white people are bad, but a lot of them are raised with a different programming. Okay? About protecting their own power level. Like Jane Elliott says, she's a white woman. And she admits it. That's the way it is. Okay? My husband has had to deal with his own family that's in that same energy. Protecting their power level. You know, trying hard to not really acknowledge the power I have and my daughter have. He's had to deal with that. We have had to cancel events. We have had to cancel holidays. For 15 years, we couldn't even be around his white family members because they was too much in that energy. Like, we wasn't supposed to be making it out here without being dependent on them. So it was messy. So don't think I have it easier. And don't think because I got white people in my family that money comes in easier. No. Remember that you're on paper. Will we put our names on the paper? No. Okay, no. So I'm just saying, y'all. It's very, very brave. It's a very brave thing to try to make a life out of somebody with somebody who is not black. It doesn't matter if they're Irish, Asian, or what. If they're not black, it's a very brave thing to try to make a life with them. It's the negative energy is constant and it's coming from everywhere. And you're like, I'm so sick of it. How do I even take it and not knocking people out? So I feel like I got to want to knock somebody out every day. But you just, at some point, you'd be like, I don't even care. I'm good. This is my life, and I'll do what I want with it. Period. Okay? And when I was in my situation, financial situation, nobody I knew came through for me. My Irish guy friend came through. He came through. I couldn't, no one I knew was even going to help me because they was too busy being jealous and crabs in a bucket. But he came through. And that's just it. All right, y'all. So I had a real talk with y'all. If you ever want to replay this video, you know, I wasn't trying to insult any white people in here. And if you're triggered, that's a damn shame because obviously, you know, you can't You can't put yourself in our shoes. You know, you're not, you haven't tried to do that. You know, you haven't talked to us enough to know what I'm saying is the truth. I've been on this earth long enough to know what I'm talking about with what I was talking about in this video. Black people need to focus on excellence and helping each other and understanding that when you are around other non-black people, you are there for business and you're there for resources. You're not there for fun and games. They have privileges they may never tell you about. They may have got hired for jobs they wasn't even qualified for and knew it, and they will never tell you. You get your resources, keep your mouth shut, get what you're getting, get what you need to get, and move on. You ain't got to be hateful. You give gratitude for the white people who do help you, but you're not there to be friends. You can be friends. You can try to make a friend when you have reached a level of excellence where you know it's protected, it comes natural, you're secure, you have plenty of money in the bank, and then you go here to be friends with somebody else to do. Until then, you don't got no friends no more. You ain't got no friends no more. Give up trying to just have likability. Okay? Give that up. Stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to join a gang because you wish you had a family, so now you're looking for a family out in these streets. None of that. I'm just looking for somebody who can bring some excellence, more excellence into my life. That's it. That's it. Okay? And especially if they're non-black. I don't have any time to waste there at all. This is why I don't go to white relatives' homes who just want to stand around and BS with me. I know that they're sharing resources with each other that they're not sharing with me. So why am I going to entertain their energy on holidays? I'm not doing it. You know, I hear that they all get the same thing that each other's getting. And I'm like, how come they ain't sharing the information over here? So I don't want to entertain them. They're like keeping the excellence growth within their own circle and not including me, but thinking I don't notice. So I'm done. Okay? I'm done. The only friend I got is the friend that's making it happen with me with respect and loyalty. Excellence. Okay, bye everybody. I'll see y'all later. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was very raw. I'm going to have to make this a private video because I'm sure some people going to get triggered with this public. And they might be like, I'm going to go tell YouTube that she is hateful. Because nobody want to hear the truth. Okay, nobody want to hear the truth. There's going to be people that want to do little clips of this video and be like, oh, this and that. Because, you know, crabs in a bucket, they get triggered. They don't want to hear the truth. So I'm going to go ahead and make this the replay for members. Or I might make it private and then, you know, we can work something out. Donations will get people to be able to do the replays. See y'all later. I got to go, everybody. I didn't miss the workshop I was supposed to join. But this was more important than all that additional workshops. Bye, everybody.